making the journey. Some of you have come a long way, some of you have just come from down the road. Thank you for joining us today and for the first inaugural annual Landlord Farming Workshop. So let me leave you this story before we plough into the lunch. A client of mine did, some of you should know this story, but in essence is this. My client emailed out to a landlord database of 310 landlords that he'd picked up over the years, month one's newsletter. Like this. Emailed it, got a few emails back saying thank you very much. Some of you know this story, but stay with me. Month 2, he emailed the second month's out. A few emails back coming saying thank you very much. Month 3, he decided to post it out. So he put 310 on really thick paper in envelopes. He printed the address labels off with the name, address and the postcode. Unbeknown to him, when he did it on Microsoft Word moved every postcode on one record. Correct name, correct address, wrong postcode. Out of 310 landlords, 30 landlords rang him up the next morning to tell him that their postcode was wrong. Would you ring up Virgin Money saying, oh, thank you very much for sending me that credit card that you're trying to sell me, but you've got my postcode wrong? No, you wouldn't. So why the hell did 30 landlords bother to pick the phone up, in which all of them were happy to give their telephone number, and a lot of them actually said, oh, by the way, I've already decided I'm going to give you a call when my tenant hands a notice in. What motivated them to call that agent to tell them their postcode was wrong? Interest. Possibly. They were getting some. They wanted to keep receiving it. They were worried that they wouldn't get the next one. So the question is this. If you're marketing what you chuck out, if you stop doing it, would people miss it? And quite obviously, 30 landlords were prepared to pick the phone up because they were worried that they wouldn't get their newsletter. And that's why this is important. And that's why, therefore, without fail, this is your secret weapon.
I had an email just the other day from a landlord who was actually, well, he wasn't a landlord, he was selling his house just down the road from me. Beautiful grade 2 listed 5-bedroom house. And he said to me, it's gone on the market 4 days ago, I've already had offers at the asking price, but I've been reading your blog and I'm thinking now maybe I should keep it. I mean, how do you find that sort of person? He didn't even know he wanted my service as a letting agent. That's the sort of thing landlord farming can do for you.
Just last week, I had a developer who we've been talking to for about 6 months or so. He had a massive development, 180 units. He just came into the office. He saw the newsletter that we're printing out every month. He absolutely loved it. He showed that we're doing something different. He loves what was on there. He looked through the website. He said, you know what you're doing. And the next day he called me. He said, look guys, I'm going to give you 90 of the 180 developments. And that, as an independent agent, is just, you know, it's good. It's basically going to change our lives. You changed our lives, Chris, yeah.